love the spirit of the sanctuary. Let's settle for now, and then we can get rowdy again afterwards. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mary Beth. I'll be your service leader today. My pronouns are she and her. Please silence all the devices that make noises. Silence my gong. Thank you. Welcome, visitors. If this is your first time, hopefully you were greeted by somebody at the door and given a pamphlet, which I have somewhere, but you probably saw it. It has all our information about our church and the Unitarian Universalist community. Also, if you want to learn even more, you can go to our website, uupensacola.org. It has everything you need to know about giving, about joining a ministry team, about fun and fellowship, finance. It has it all. So visit our website. We're so happy to have you today, though, and thank you for joining online, for those of you at home in your jammies. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. We love you all. In case you're wondering, this is your home now. If you've been looking, you found it. Yay. Yes. Okay, we have a few announcements. First, the Overflow Health Alliance. Oh, yeah, this is the Manna Food Pantry. We've been announcing this for a while now, but they are always looking for donations, obviously, but specifically canned goods, things that last a long time. They get lots of donations from grocery stores around, like fresh foods and things, so what they really need is stuff that's sustainable and will last some time. So if you're able to pick up an extra, crate of veggies or something, please do so. And we have a place for you to put it. I think it's in the lobby. So yes, thank you for that. The long-term planning announcement is for the Long-Term Planning Committee. We invite you to help shape UUCP's future. The Long-Term Planning Committee is excited to announce a series of 10 listening sessions to gather your input on our church's 5-year plan. These sessions will be held twice a month from December through April, immediately following Sunday service. So our first 4 meetings are scheduled for December 21st, next Sunday, and then December 28th, the last Sunday of the month, then January 11th and January 18th. It's not in the email yet, but it will be soon. So just there's that. So that's the first 4 that are confirmed and scheduled. We encourage you to attend at least one session to share your suggestions and ideas for our church's goals over the next 5 years. Please see Brett Ramsey standing in the very back there if you have any questions. So they would love your participation and input on that. So please plan on being, and you have 10 opportunities. So if you forgot something, you can go back to another one. Circle dinners are back. If you don't know what a circle dinner is, you can see Linda Cobb, but it is a great way to meet our community in a smaller setting than everybody here, right? So we have different hosts that make food and, it changes. So if you want to get in on that, please see Linda Cobb, and I don't know if she's here today, but see me and I'll get you her information. And I think it's on the email too, probably. Sunday cleanup announcement. On the bulletin board in the foyer, there's a sign-up sheet to be a regular helper after Sunday refreshments, which happens every Sunday, in case if you're new with us. We have people that bring in yummy snacks and goodies, and we have coffee and water in the conference room, and it's just a fun time to socialize. So it doesn't just magically appear by elves. We have people that do it, and then we also need people to help clean up. So what kind of help, you may ask? Ferrying dirty dishes, rinsing out coffee urns, sweeping, taking out the trash, etc. Without enough helpers, Michael often ends up doing it all himself, and that's not right. I think we can all agree. So with this new approach, you'll sign up for a certain Sunday of the month or more if you want, and run it make it a reoccurring part of your calendar. So with enough volunteers, it'll make light of everybody's work, especially if you're absent one Sunday. So if you didn't see it, it's on the bulletin board just there. But we really appreciate it, and the more hands, obviously, it just makes it super quick and easy, and it's really not that difficult, and it's totally worth it. So we get the refreshments afterwards, and we can socialize with each other, which we all love. It's my favorite part. Last announcement. If you didn't notice, things look a little different in here. It's because it's our UUCP Holiday Gift Exchange Party. Yay! Thank you, Holiday. Holiday. Ooh, you should change your name to Holiday for the Hollywood. Yes. Okay. I'm focused. It is today. So after service, we will have first things first, because it's also Sunday Sweets. So first things first, grab yourself a Sunday Sweets and pick yourself a seat. And then you can go into the conference room. We can't get the pizzas until 11, so I need you guys to stall and keep yourself busy out here until we can get them set up. So get yourself a dessert and then get a seat and then lazily walk into the conference room where a salad bar and pizzas will be waiting for you. So there's that. I do need a few volunteers to help me directly after the service, because we have to turn this front section into a big circle for the gift exchange. So if a few of you guys could stay and help, that would be great. So a few people, help me with the circle, get your dessert, and then go to the buffet line, where there will be 2 lines going down both sides of the buffet. Yeah, I know. So go down, but yeah, and then of course, if you can stay a little later and help clean up, that would be great. Okay, that's all the announcements. Thank you so much for your time and attention with that. Thank you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I want you to turn to your neighbor, whichever side you want, and I want you to say very sincerely, "You are a gift." Okay. Thank you. As are you. Okay, I'm going to ask Honor if they'll come up and help light the chalice lighting, which we do every Sunday. So as we kindle the flame of our chalice, we honor the light that shines within each of us and the warmth we share in community. In this season of candles and stars, of hearths and homes aglow, may this flame remind us that hope is never far and love is always near. Let it be a beacon of peace, guiding us through winter's dark towards the promise of joy and renewal. Thank you. And I'm going to ask Michael to come up and help with the Advent
candle. Third Sunday Advent. Celebrating Advent is an excellent opportunity for Unitarian Universalist congregations to express their commitment to our sixth principle. We covenant to affirm and promote the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all.
Thank you, Michael. On that note, I think this busy time of year, we could always use a bit meditation, a bit centering, a bit to refocus and, internalize. So, Mike, if you would come up, and is the choir joining us for the chant? Could y'all come up as well then, choir? And we'll have the lyrics on the screen here, but it's a song that Mike and Rivka wrote for us, Give Me Love.
It's a chant. It's really simple. We've done it before. Your part is so simple on the refrain.
musicians. We'll have some quick opening words and then we'll sing our opening song. Winter invites us to slow down, to notice what is essential, to listen more closely to one another and to ourselves. In this season of shorter days and longer nights, we gather not to escape the darkness, but to remember that warmth is something we create together. Here, all are welcome, exactly as you are, with all that you carry. May this time we share be a place of rest, a place of kindness, and a reminder that belonging is something we practice. Let's sing a fun song on that note. So, in the spirit of joyful noise, our next song will include bells and some enthusiastic volume. If loud sounds aren't your thing, now would be a good time to prepare your ears or maybe take a breather in our library. You can check out our buffet, but hands off. It's for later. There's no right way to participate. Your comfort matters here. So, and the kids are also welcome if you guys want to come up. We have kazoos and bells to pass out, and you get to keep. Yay! Thank you. All right, while we're passing those out, if you're willing and able and want to stand, you kind of need to stand for this song because you just can't help it. The kids want a bell? The words will be up on the screen. I think you'll know it, though. say our covenant together. I know, it's hard to come down from that one. That banger of a song. Okay. Say this with me, please. Love is the spirit of the church, and service is all. This is our covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, it's good. It's a good day. I'm so glad to be here. I haven't been here in a couple weeks. It feels good to be home. I've missed you all. All right, settle. Now's the time where we have our joys and sorrows. For those of you who are new, this is an opportunity to share with your community, with your family, something that you want to celebrate or something that you need help mourning with, helping carry that load. We're here for that. It doesn't get recorded, so it's not going to be shared online. It's just for our community it's just for our community here, for those of us that are here today in the moment. So if you have something that you want to share, if you could very briefly share that with us, give us your name, and you can line up on either side, and we'll light a candle. And I will light a first candle for, I call it the fat candle, because it's a big fat representation, maybe I shouldn't call it that, a big representation of everything going on in the world. We just don't have enough time, right, to cover everything that's going on. So I'm going to light a candle kind of as a representation for everything going on, but if you want to share something personal, we can light a candle for that. So yeah, if you are new here, it's time for offertory. This is not new. It's at every church, so you've probably seen that before. But we are member funded, so we run off of what our community can give us, whether that's time, talent, or treasure. At this time, we're going to take up any treasure you may have to share. And I know things are tight this time of year, so we appreciate anything that you can give, whether that be a check, or you can text that number, or you can join online, or just give us a whole bunch of money for Sunday sweets following the service. We got the greeters going around. Y'all gonna play a little something for us?
We're gonna play jingle.
Thanks, guys. At this time of year, many stories focus on light returning, light growing, light guiding the way forward. But light does not exist on its own. It needs space, it needs care, it needs people willing to make room for it to shine. Today's message invites us to think about how we build spaces, especially for children, that are inclusive, accessible, and rooted in belonging. I invite you to help me in welcoming our speaker today, Honor Bell.
Good morning. Thank you. My name is Honor Mosley Bell III. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, and I am the Children's Religious Education Coordinator, or CRE Coordinator. The gift of being seen and sharing your light. That is what I like to offer year-round for the children and youth of our community. I hadn't really realized how my own experiences of teaching in different spaces of all ages and abilities would translate into my own application here at UUCP's CRE program. It should have gone without saying that you cannot curate the people who walk through these doors. But my own personal experience with autism and ADHD in my family and in myself allows me the privilege to build skills that may be applied in a classroom for a diverse and accepting community. How many of us have the opportunity to apply our values in such a progressive, malleable, and formative space as I? I get to work with the future of our society and direct community here every week. And with that comes a great responsibility. It means I cannot only hold my values, but exemplify them. I must show the world I not only wish for, but demand. And what that means for me is also encouraging people in their formative years to find and exemplify their own values for themselves. See, I understand there were a lot of expectations for this particular service, but I realized I hadn't had the opportunity to share how CRE has evolved and grown over the years. Since my first day in this classroom, I did not want it to be just another program for our children and youth where they were expected to participate out of obligation. I mean, Laura Keith King said it very well. As you use the Baptists and Catholics have us beat with guilt trips to show up on Sunday mornings. That's just not our vibe. I also wanted the space to be an opportunity for children to explore their own growing edges and build their own voice for their own lives. Sure, part of that could be done through structure and curriculum, but I feel the children of this generation already have enough structure. Heck, I'm from the last generation before computers and smartphones, and I hardly had enough time to just shoot the breeze and learn my own voice. The children of today are the most tested and scheduled generation out there, and I feel we have lost the play in their lives. The one certain thing I want to include in all my spaces is respect and the principle of consent, echoing back to one of the older UU principles of the inherent worth and dignity of each and every person, being, and thing. What that means for my spaces that I curate is for the value of consent to be not only understood, but practiced wholly. I do not force the children and youth in our program to do anything, but provide an invitation to be welcomed and participate. See, you do not see any one of our younger children up here standing in front of an audience doing any performative task. The children are not forced to sing in class or say something they really don't want to, so I didn't want to make it happen here today. Sure, those things are great to happen from time to time, but I want it to come from their own volition. Consent is not just something we talk about, but use in every single one of our classes we hold. When I see someone poking or teasing, I ask, did you get consent for that? Even if it's just a playful swing of a pillow, and that happens a lot, often followed by laughter. I pose the question then. When it comes to sharing after a story, I even practice the use of consent where I do not demand an answer from everyone, and even invite holy silence to fill the room if necessary. I understand wholeheartedly what it feels like to not even be granted the opportunity just to sit with my mouth closed and let the world pass me by for a few minutes. I have even seen the value of consent when it comes to my own family. My nephews are both autistic and non-speaking. I learned of the term non-speaking from the book Uniquely Human by Barry M. Prezant, PhD, where nonverbal autistic people who could communicate by other means than audible mouth language made it known that the term nonverbal implies that they are mute or have no capability to make a sound. But my oldest nephew of 5 years old has been teaching me the skill of asking for consent from someone who is not developmentally at the typical level of someone his age and who cannot speak. Since his family moved in, by the way, we are now a household of 8 people as of last weekend, I have become the most primary caregiver besides his parents, and his daily bath time has shown me the power of asking for consent. See, he is known for meltdowns and what some may call challenging behavior, but bath time has become a precious time for him. The actual bathing was often a challenge, but I finally let go and gave him a chance to voice his wants and needs even more. Washing his hair was the most pretentious time. See, just like this service where I was given the impression that we just had to do some things to get through the holidays, to bring something here, bath time was kind of that experience. We have to wash your hair, we have to get through this, let's just make it as quick and swift as possible. Let's just bear through it. But I was like, you know what? I have nothing else to do this evening. Let's just sit and wait. Let that holy silence come in the room. And I asked, can I wash your hair? Of course, he whined a bit and was like, But I was gentle and soft and kind. And when he asked me to stop, when he put his hands up, I backed away. And I was like, okay. What's going through your head right now? He can't speak, but what's going through your head right now? What do you need? How can I help? And I asked again, can I wash your hair? I'm going to wash your hair again. So I came up gently and washed his hair again. He lifted his hands after a few seconds and I stopped. And then he laughed. He welcomed that consent. He welcomed the opportunity to give him a voice. And I did it a few more times. And now bath time is a time where he laughs as I wash his hair. And all it took was allowing more time and asking for consent. He has found his voice, even though he cannot use it to form audible words. I'd like us to try that here with our children as well. Give them a chance to find their voice and use their words. Then there's also the real formative experience for all of us, that most of these kids lived through the worst of the COVID pandemic and lost the opportunity to socialize freely with their peers. They missed the very real gift of witnessing each other's light face to face. That coupled with their overly scheduled lives, I feel they have been cheated on many of the experiences that gave us our own voices. I feel it is our obligation to offer as many opportunities for spontaneity, exploration, and collaboration. And that is what I like to bring into the classroom every week. I want everyone to have the gift of being seen and sharing their light in every way that comes out, even if it means discussing things that are far off topic for the day, or we change the entire story, or just sit and breathe. I'd like to now invite you, the invitation, in our wider community in this project. This season reminds us that when spaces are welcoming, flexible, and kind, everyone can learn, grow, and belong. Will you join us?
Wait, thank you, Honor, I'm sorry. Brett, sorry everybody, this is weird, I know, but I feel terrible. And since I'm service leader and I have the microphone, Brett's birthday is Tuesday. Can y'all help me sing happy birthday to him? Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brett. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. I love you. Go get the pizzas. Thanks. I'm sorry, guys. Thank y'all so much. It's okay. Thank you. Okay, so we have some closing words, and then we'll sing some songs, or a song. As we prepare to leave this shared space, we carry its warmth with us. May we remember that inclusion is not a finished task, but a daily practice in how we listen, and how we adapt, and how we care for one another. As we extinguish this chalice flame, we do not put out the light it represents. We take it with us into our homes, into our work, into the wider world, carrying hope, kindness, and the commitment to make room for every voice. Go gently, go warmly, go enjoy. Choir, can you come up and we'll sing a closing song, and you guys should know this, we sing it, but it's slightly different on the words a little, but I think they're on the screen, right? Yes. Do y'all, if you're willing and able to stand, thank you.
I think we should do it twice.
I think we should do it, and maybe sing Jingle Bells again, because we're early and the pizza's not gonna be here for another 15 minutes. So let's do something to fill it.
All right.
You got it, you got this.
Oh, yeah, Mary Beth, you're amazing. Honor, you're amazing. So I think we're going to sing Be Now in Peace, Be Now in Joy. May the Spirit of Love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. And we're going to do it twice instead of once today. That way, since we'll mess up on the words the first time, because we used a different one for the kids. And then I think we'll sing Jingle Bells again. Would everybody be okay with that? I mean, you guys did pretty amazing the first time, I thought. Be now in peace, be now in joy. May the Spirit of love surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Be now in peace, be now in joy. May the Spirit of love surround you everywhere, All right, so you still got your bells and kazoos?
And kazoos, you have to use your voice. It's not like it's not a wind tool. It's actual a humming tool, yeah.
Jingle
Thank you. Sunday Sweets, help me set up the circle. Try and stay away from the buffet until we get the pizza. Thanks. Love you so much. Go in peace. Don't touch your food.